Summer weather means some people are going to have to deal with those sunburns. We had our new reporter, Christian Picos, was out over at RibFest. Poor guy, he had just a beet red forehead by the time he was done with that. So we have Dr. Flora Stay joining us this morning to talk about what remedies actually work for treating sunburns. Thank you for being here, Dr. Stay.
My pleasure.
All right,
so sunburn I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Yeah, tell us some of the tips that you have.
Well, I have some to-dos and I have some don'ts that are just as important as the to-dos. With sunburn, you can use aloe vera, and of course, depends on the severity. If you notice blisters, anything like that, that are oozing out some pus, make sure you see a physician because you may have gotten an infection. There are clothing you can wear for especially children. It's useful that have sun protection in them. So if they want to go swimming, it's fine. They can wear some of those clothing, but you still need to use sunscreen. And it's important to look at the ingredients for the sunscreen. One that has zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, FDA feels is the safest. When you get a burn, again, aloe vera is useful. If you do have a lot of pain, you can either use over-the-counter pain medications, or arnica, which is a natural herb, also helps with pain.
So what are some of the things, let me ask, what are some of the things that can actually make matters worse? Because I think, aloe vera to treat it, great idea, but what are things we don't want to do?
A lot of people right away want to grab petroleum jelly or butter, and they want to use it right away. That is a no-no. And the reason it's a no is because it traps heat and also clogs pores. And if you have clogged pores, then you're more apt to get an infection. So that's a no-no. Make sure you use products for moisture. You have to moisturize. And what I recommend is shea butter, but don't use anything that has irritating ingredients in it, like fragrance and certain other ingredients. And by the way, all of these information and the exact tips and more, because there's a lot of things here I'd like to talk about, but we don't have time. You can get them on my blog, drstay.com, drstay.com. But it's very important to pay attention to ingredients. That's why I've circled this particular product. And just learn what dermatologists feel you shouldn't use and what things you should use. But It's a long list.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Stay, thank you so much for taking the time with us this morning. We really appreciate your tips and your help.
My pleasure.
All right.
Anytime.
Excellent. Of course, those tips will always be on our website as well. We'll post them right there at abc7chicago.com.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.